Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's so good to have you back here. You're welcome back. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, do all the things YouTubers do, and click on the bell button so that whenever there's something new, you get to hear about it first. So, do you have 10,000 followers on Instagram? Do you have and you want to make it 1 million followers? Do you have 5,000 followers on TikTok and you want to make it 1 million followers? Do you have people you are leading? Are you the head of your organization? Are you the team lead in your team? Are you the leader of your group? And you're wondering, I want to be better. I want to lead this team to success. I want to lead this team to victory. And you don't know what to do. This episode is one that will help you with the necessary skills for you to take your team from being mediocre to extraordinary. So stick along till the end so that you get each point. And I hope you have writing materials. Write down each point because each point is a lecture on its own. But we're going to be rushing through it so that you get value for your time. Let's go. So let's go, and we are going to be discussing 33 points which are going to be shared in subsections so that you get the information right on and you can use it for yourself. So that takes us to the topic of leadership through influence. Leadership through influence. So who is a leader now? A leader is anyone who possesses the skill of influencing people to carry out tasks to fulfill a common goal or vision that benefits everybody. That is who a leader is. If you have such people in your organization, thank God. There is a difference between a ruler and a leader. A leader uses influence, while a ruler uses fear. Okay, if you're scared of your boss, he's not your leader, he is your ruler. So if you are in an organization where the person who is in charge of giving you orders is more interested in how you become a leader as well, that is a leader. And if you want to become that person, stick to the end and you will find out what are those ingredients that are needed for you to become a leader as well. So, your ability to persuade others through words or actions make you a leader. Now, most people, when we hear the word leader, we are thinking of, supreme leaders, we're thinking about political leaders, we're thinking about, civil rights movement leaders. But the truth is, everyone is a leader. Are you part of a team and you've not been kicked out yet? You are a leader. You've influenced your teammates to keep you in the team. Are you part of a family and the family is still together? Then you are a leader. You've influenced your relatives to stay together. Okay? Are you part of a workforce and you've not been fired yet? You are a leader. So everyone is a leader. Leadership is all about influence. If you're able to influence people to do a particular thing, you are a leader. So the question is not about if you are a leader or not. The question is about if you are, which kind of leader are you? Because there are bad leaders, there are good leaders, and there are great leaders. So which leader are you? Are you a bad leader? Are you a good leader, or are you a great leader? The purpose of this video is to help you, if you are a bad leader, to become a good leader. And if you are a good leader, for you to become a great leader. And if you're a great leader, share this video, like it, comment on it. So now that we know what a leader is, let us talk about the attributes of a leader. The first attribute is integrity. What is integrity? Integrity is about a clear understanding of what is right. The question is, as a leader, do you know what is right? Do you know the right things to do in your organization? Are they clear to you? That is who a leader is. As a leader, you must be intuitive. You must predict outcomes based on your past experience. Your ability to predict an outcome, telling your followers, if you do this, this is the result you're going to get. That builds faith in you, that you know what they have to do to succeed. You must be intuitive. Okay, as a leader, you must be inclusive. You must carry people along. As a leader, you must be impactful. You must be impactful. Impact is from the word impactus in Latin, and it means to press upon something. Okay, as a leader, you must be able to leave a mark on the hearts of your followers. How do you do that? Is by engaging with them, understanding their problems, and being able to solve those problems. As a leader, you have to be inspirational. You have to be inspirational as a leader. Inspire your followers by your achievements. Okay, it is not just saying, it's not inspiration by words, but inspiration by action. People will do what they see you do. So inspire them with results. As a leader, you must be innovative. You must be innovative. Think of new ways to solve the problems of your followers. Followers are followers because they have problems. And you, as a leader, it is your duty to solve those problems. So keep thinking of innovative ways, new ways to solve those problems. As a leader, you must nurture your followers. You must nurture your followers. The word nurture is from the French word nourrir. Yes, and it means food, nourishment, education, or training. Isn't that mind-blowing? That to nurture means to feed the mind. As a leader, you must have the ability to feed the mind of your followers. You must drag them to trainings. You must educate them. You must make sure that they are well fed mentally. Okay, the aim of most leaders is to see that their followers become leaders as well. As a leader, you must be noble. You have to be noble. The word noble is from the word nobilis, which means to be famous or to be well known. Your followers must know who you are. Your followers must know who you are. Okay, so as a leader, you have to be forward thinking. What does it mean to be forward thinking? It means to be proactive, not reactive. Don't wait until things happen before you take action. You take action before things happen. They say some people watch things happen. They say some people make things happen. Others watch things happen. While others say, what the just happened? So be among those who are making things happen. Most leaders are proactive. Be proactive. Have faith in people. Have faith in your followers. Faith is the substance of things not seen, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So have faith in your people. Even though a person is not showing you evidence that he or she can be a leader, have faith in them. Some people are just looking for somebody who will tell them, you can do it. You can do it. And with that, they catch the fire and they move on. As a leader, you have to be focused. Focus is a word from the Latin word focus. Okay, it wasn't changed. So what does it mean? It means fireplace, and it symbolically means the family. So in the Stone Age, most people were very protective of their families, and the focus was how to protect the family. So your focus, as a leader, you must be focused. What does focus mean? Understanding what is important, what is dear to you, holding on to that thing and striving to get that thing accomplished. Next, we talk about active listening or listening actively. As a leader, you must learn how to listen actively. Listen with your heart, not your ears. Listen with your heart. When you're listening to your followers, listen with your heart, not your ears. Okay, great leaders are great listeners. If you must be a great leader, you must be a great listener. Okay, there's the story of an oil marketer who whose company was um, a neighbor to an oil dealer, but this oil dealer would rather go to other companies far away to purchase his oil than with this person who was his neighbor. And even though the oil marketer had sent in a lot of adverts, flyers, brochures, this oil dealer never bought from the neighboring company. So it so happened that this oil marketer was in a course one day, and he was required to enter a debate where he has to protect the products of this oil company. And then he went to the oil company, met the CEO, and told him, "This is," uh, he said, "This is why I have come. I have come so I can get information to put up a good debate about your products and your company and your style of doing business." Oh, the owner of the oil dealing company was so elated. He told him everything he needed to know. He called in managers, he called in everybody he could call in to give the oil marketer all the information they needed. And after the day was done, some few days later, the oil marketer got a purchase order from the oil dealer. Why? Because sometimes people just want to be heard. As a leader, you must have a listening ear or a listening heart. Listen with your heart. Okay? So, the next attribute of a good leader is a lifelong learner. Leaders keep learning and learning and learning. Okay? So, Lenin, the Russian leader, said something. He said, "Study, study, and study again. Учиться, учиться, еще раз учиться." Okay? As a leader, you must be on a constant journey of developing yourself through courses, through books. How many books have you read this year? How many courses have you attended? Keep learning. Okay? A leader is most leaders are legacy minded. What we leave behind is far more important than what we were handed when we came into this world. So most leaders are all about what is left after them. What do I leave behind? So if you are a leader, start thinking legacy. Okay, a leader has an understanding heart. A leader strives to understand with his people, relates with his people, connects with his people. So, are you a leader? Are you connecting with your people? Are you relating with your people? Are you listening to your people? A leader understands. He has an understanding heart. A leader has an unwavering commitment to purpose. As a leader, you must have an unwavering commitment to purpose. You must understand the vision of your company, your organization, your team, your group, your assembly, your club, wherever it is. As a leader, you must have a very vivid picture of the vision, and you must be able to lead people there. Most leaders speak in images. They describe exactly where they are going, and that picture is so clear in the minds of their followers that the followers have no choice but to follow, because everybody wants something better. And you who can describe that better place, people will follow you. Okay? A leader is empowering. A leader knows that he rises by raising others. A good leader, the aim of a good leader, not a good leader now, the aim of a great leader is to make sure that the followers become leaders like him or her, or even greater than him or her. That is the aim of a great leader. Okay? As a leader, you have to be empathetic. The word empathy comes from the German word Empfehlung, which means feeling into, your ability to tap into the feelings of someone else, your ability to be in somebody else's shoe, go through, even though you are not going through that, but your ability to feel that person's pain, that will trigger the kind of response you give to the person. Okay, so a leader must be emotionally intelligent. Okay, a leader must be able to navigate followers in the right direction. As a leader, you must help your followers achieve results. Because at the end of the day, that is what is important. Everybody wants results. As a leader, you must help your followers. You must help your teammates. You must help whoever is put under you to achieve results. You must know how these results are achieved, and you should lead them to achieving this result. A shepherd knows the way. He leads the sheep to greener pastures because he knows the way. He has been through that path so many times that he understands how to get there, and he tells them, he uses his staff to guard the sheep to go on the path to greener pastures. Are you a shepherd? Are you a shepherd? Lead your sheep in the right direction. And how do you lead your sheep? How do you navigate them? Is by becoming a great storyteller. Most leaders, if you notice, most leaders, they are great storytellers. They know how to narrate a story. Okay? So as a leader, you must develop your storytelling skills. Okay? So the best way to direct your followers is through narration and storytelling. Okay? As a leader, you must have great communication skills. This is very important. Communication is the word communication comes from the Latin word communicare. Communicare means both to share and to unite. Now, how do you share and unite at the same time? Your ability to share your beliefs, and those beliefs unite people for a common goal. That is communication. If you are not able to share your beliefs, and it's a belief that people hold dear to themselves and unites them, then you have not communicated. That is communication. As a leader, you must be calm. Calmness is a great attribute of a leader. If you continue to panic when your followers panic, they will not be your followers for long. Your teammates are panicking and you are panicking, they will not be your teammates for long. So as a leader, you must be calm even in crisis. Jesus was sleeping in the storm and they woke him. Can't you see we are about to die? And he just looked at them and he said, peace, be still. As a leader, you must learn to say, peace, be still. Peace, be still. Okay? Talk to the crisis. Go into the crisis and talk to it. Solve problems. That is what we're talking about. You must be creative as a leader. The first thing that was said about God is not that he's love. It's not that he's omnipotent. It's not that he's omniscience. It's not that he's mighty. The first thing that was said, even though all these things are true, but the first thing that was said about God in Genesis 1:1 is that God created. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And then he created man in his own image. He said, let us create man in our own image. If we are creators, let us create creators. So, as a leader, you must be creative. You must be creative. And as a leader, leadership is all about character in action. Character in action. Okay, we talked about integrity. Integrity is understanding what is right. Character is about doing what is right. Okay, as a leader, you must be confident. Confidence comes from understanding. Knowledge can lead to pride, but confidence comes when there is understanding. When there is enlightenment, when you understand, when there is illumination, when you see the light. You are confident. There is nothing that can shake you. Okay? So, a leader must be charismatic as well. As a leader, you must be charismatic. Okay? So, charisma is from the Greek word charisma or charisma. Yes. So, it denotes favor freely given or a gift of grace. As a leader, you must be gracious. You must be gracious. Your followers must look up to you. You must exude grace as a leader. Okay, as a leader, you have to be collaborative. Understand the power of partnership. Once you understand the power of partnership, you understand success. Because that was the second command given to man. The first command was be fruitful. The second command is multiply. Multiplication is about finding people of like minds and replicating yourself in them. So collaborate, find people with like minds and share your vision with them. Partnership, very important. Okay, the next is a leader must be energetic. Are you energetic? Energy is everything. Energy is one of the descriptions in science that almost sounds as if science was talking about God. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. That is energy. Energy is everything. Okay? The fact that you are an introvert, it pays nobody. Being an introvert pays nobody. Neither does being an extrovert. It is not energy. It's not about being an extrovert. People think if you're an extrovert, then you are energetic. No, that is not energetic. That is not energetic. That's not the energy we're talking about. When you get illumination, your energy becomes contagious. When you understand, when you're enlightened, your energy becomes contagious. So you are an introvert because you are unsure. You are an extrovert because you are insecure. But when you have the right content, when you have the content people need, when you have that thing people need, you become the right kind of vert. So be the right kind of vert. You must, as a leader, you must be engaging. You must engage those you are leading. Don't be an absent leader. Be present. Engage your followers. As a leader, you must be ethical. Some leaders have codes that they will never break. They have codes that they work by. And even at gunpoint, they will not break those codes. Be ethical. As a leader, okay, be ethical. As a leader, you have to be efficient as well. You have to be efficient. What is efficiency? Efficiency is the percentage of output all over input. As a leader, you must find ways in which to make work easier for your followers. So tell me, which leader would you rather like? Is it the leader that tells you to do a lot of tasks and the productivity in that task is very little? Or the leader that tells you to do specific little tasks and your productivity is all over the roof? So as a leader, learn to be efficient. Look for the best methods to give you the best result. And lastly, a leader must be resourceful. As a leader, you must be resourceful. Leaders are problem solvers. Okay? Followers always have problems. That is why they are followers. If you must distinguish yourself from being a follower to a leader, you have to start solving problems. And solving problems means you have to be resourceful. Okay? So, a leader must be resilient as well. As a leader, you have to be resilient. You must show strength in difficult times. Okay? Whatever you do as a leader, whatever you do not give up. And now, last but not the least, a leader must be responsible. I've said this several times. Wherever you give the blame to, you give that thing power. So instead of you letting go of your power, reclaim the power by putting the blame on yourself. If your team fails, say it was because I failed. Take responsibility. So I hope with this, we come to the last, which is a leader is an influencer. If you bring all the points that we brought, you understand that a leader is an influencer. I hope with this point that it blesses somebody, and that person takes whatever they've learned and put it into work in their lives, and it brings results for them. With this, see you on the other side of success. Bye-bye.